Hey everybody, I'm sorry about that. I didn't even realize it was recording. It's not even like Facebook. Facebook lets you know that you're ready. But anyway, I hope everybody's enjoying this Saturday afternoon or Saturday evening. For me, I'm at work. I'm just out. It's my lunch break and I'm out walking around. So I just was sitting up here thinking, after some events that happened today, after a conversation that I had with someone, and then a conversation that I had with my Lyft driver, and then a video that I saw on Facebook, I have come to the conclusion to encourage you all to um, don't allow people to occupy space in your life that they aren't worthy of having. We all connect with people for whatever reason, and they hold positions in our lives. A lot of times it's us who say, oh, this is the position that you're going to hold in my life. Or when we meet somebody, we say, oh, you're going to be this or you're that in my life. Or people say it to us. They say, oh, you're this and you're that. Well, I encourage you that if people are not holding the position in your life, two things. If they're not holding their position that they said that they are in your life, you don't continue to hold your position in their life, and you don't allow them to occupy space. If they can't hold their position, they're the ones who said that they wanted their position. I doubt very seriously that if we always say or try to make people hold a position in our life. And while they're not holding their position in your life, they're occupying space and hindering somebody else from walking into your life in that position. So it doesn't matter what it is, if it's a business partner, if it's a friend, if it's a lover, if it's somebody who is interested in you, who wants to pursue a relationship with you, and they are not holding their position, cut them off. Don't you continue to hold your position in their life. Because see, with me, I will, if you tell me that we're best friends, guess what? I'm going to be the best friend you ever had in the world. If you tell me that I'm your sister, guess what? I'm going to be the best sister you ever had. If you tell me that I'm your girlfriend, I'm going to be the best girlfriend that you ever had. If you tell me you see me as your wife, I'm going to begin to proceed. I'm going to start preparing myself for that position. If you want to start a business with me, guess what? I'm going to be the best business partner you've ever had. I am going to protect the covenant. That's what I do. I protect the covenant. So if somebody is not protecting the covenant, if they're not holding their position, then you know what? Relieve them of duty. Don't allow them, and it's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that they're a bad person. They just can't. Either they did it for a couple of reasons. Either they did it to appease you, and make you feel good, or they lied and just did it, just I don't know why, just to use you or to get what they can get out of you. Or three, they ask to be something that they're not capable of being. So I'm not saying hold it against them. I'm saying relieve them of their position and allow somebody else to come in and handle and have that position, because somebody is out there waiting to take that spot and can be who you need in your life. You don't have time. We are past time. We don't have time to play around with people who aren't ready. I don't burden people. I try to unburden people. People would tell you I don't ask for anything. I try to keep peace. I don't have time for all of that extra stuff. So I try to unburden you. If you cannot be who you say you want to be in my life, I'm going to unburden you. I'm not going to continue to walk around with that burden on you. I will fall back, and if I will fall back. We'll be friends, or we'll be cool, or we'll be acquaintances, or whatever the case may be. I will fall back. That's why I don't call people like that. People wonder why, oh, you don't ever call me. I unburden you, because I am on the phone all day. When I punch in, I'm handling cases. I'm on the phone. I'm calling this person. I'm calling that person. So when I get off work, I don't want to pick up a phone. Just like somebody who works at McDonald's and they flipping burgers all day, or works in a restaurant and they're cooking all day, the last thing they really want to do is come home and cook. Somebody who's a housekeeper, they may try the best to keep their house clean, but they don't want to come home every day cleaning up. Somebody who works in a daycare center, they don't want to babysit nobody else's babies all the time. It's nothing wrong with it. But it's just that's just the case. If somebody is occupying a space in your life, if space is being occupied, relieve them of their position. Unburden them. There's nothing wrong with it. If you want what you want, if you want to be who you want to be, if you want to be that business owner, if you want to be that spouse, if you want to be that best friend, if you want to be whatever you want to be, if you want to be that student, if you want to be that parent, unburden somebody who's holding that position and they cannot, who's occupying that space. Unburden them. Unburden them. I love you guys. That was just heavy on my heart. I want you guys to continue to pray for me because I am a little heavy today. This situation has just got me really going. But I love y'all and y'all have a great day.